and it would appear that I am alive. No one on yet, so I'm just going to sit here and wait. Because I've got nothing else better to do, because it's absolutely peeing down. Let's see who comes online. Sort me out. Afternoon. No one online yet. Well, for those of you that do watch this on catch up, Happy New Year to you all. I'm over the moon I've come out. Oh, one person. Who's that? Who's watching me? Let me know. I'm sat in atrocious weather in EXMOUTH, so I just thought I'd pop on and speak to you all. Someone talk to me. Hi. What's it like there? Mate, it is absolutely hammering it down. It's blowing a gale, which you can't hear at the moment because it has sort of died down. But I'm in Exmouth. It's peeing down with rain. The wind's blowing the sand up everywhere. The van's minging. It's horrible. It really is horrible. So I am actually down here filming my first video of the year. But part of me wishes I'd stayed at home because the weather is vile. Anyway, who's online? Let's have a look. 16 of you. Wow, that's unbelievable. Hit that like button. Come on, you know the score. Who have we got? Right, it's Dan from Devon. Happy New Year, fella. Happy birthday. Sorry, mate. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year, Colin. Afternoon, Rob. Mark, hi mate, I've just parked up and I'm in Devon, Torquay, nightmare weather. Mate, I'm just across the water from you, I'm in Exmouth and it is absolutely vile. So, I'm not actually on the seafront. I found a little park up by, where am I? It looks like well, that was my back that cracked then. I think it's by the train station. There's literally, it's a curved bit where I am. That's where I'm parked up for the moment. I'm not a camper, just getting kids. No waterproofs for Christmas. I have actually. I've got a coat in the back, but it wasn't for Christmas. Plus, I've got my dry bones as well, so I've got that in the back as well. But I really don't want to go out. I'm being a complete girl today. Sounds lovely. It doesn't sound lovely, Andrew. It's absolutely vile. I've got food. I might just crawl into the back of the van in a minute and make my food, put the telly on and sulk. RT the Adventure Bus, brilliant. I'm heading there later from Exeter. Mate, it's vile down here. It really is. Yeah, and Colin, I have got dedication, but I just need to get out the house. Hey, it's Rob. Go grab a brekkie, mate. Mate, I can't grab a breakfast now. It's, what time is it? Is it like 2 o'clock in the afternoon? I've got no idea. Happy New Year, Alistair. Happy New Year, Steve. Happy New Year, Christine in Plymouth. Indoors. Well, good for you. You stay indoors. I'm going to stay in my doors. Right here. Glenn. Hi, mate. Happy New Year. You're braver than me. Good luck. Well, it had to be done. I had to get out of the house, to be honest. I've worked the majority of Christmas, apart from one day. And I thought, you know what? I'm not in work till late tomorrow morning. So I just wanted to pop out and do something. So yeah, I started doing my video for Saturday. I'm going to try and make it as entertaining as I can, purely because the weather's vile. Anyway, right, there's 21 of you on, 6 likes, all 21 of you hit the like button. Come on, you know the score. Very windy here in Kent. Colin, it's died down a bit now, but the tide is all the way out here. But I wonder what it's going to be like later on when the tide's in, because the main seafront area is covered in red sand. It looks vile down there. I'll show you later on in the video. Happy New Year. I've done my 10,000 steps already in the wind and rain. I've done 10 steps from the house to the van. That's all I've done. Love it down there. May go for a swim later. Mate, if you want to go for a swim, you crack on. I'm not doing it this time. Ooh, people. Ugh, don't like people. Okay. I'm watching my fence panels disappear before my eyes. Yeah, been there, mate. Hello from sunny Clevedon. Mate, I've just left Weston at the missus's house. So, I wish I'd stayed there now, to be honest. The weather is horrible down here. Windy and rainy in Portsmouth too. I think this is going to be going on for the next day. I think it is proper vile down here. Anyway, there's enough of you on now. There's 31 of you. So hit the like button because I've only got 10 likes. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you very much for 2024. I did put a post out on the community page and on Facebook. Oh, that's a nice old-fashioned van. I'll show you that in a bit if I can. So I ended 2024 with 6,464 subscribers, 26,000 hours of playtime, and 393,000 views, which I'm chuffed at, to be honest. I really am. I'll get back to you, Glenn. I've just read that. I've just seen the word dirty on it. Yeah, so I'm chuffed to that. I did push it a little bit at the end. I wanted to get 400,000 views before the end of the year, but it's 2 days behind anyway. So it may catch up. I'm not sure. But yeah, 2025 for me is going to be a little personal mission. I would like. I'd like 10,000 subscribers, and I'm going to go for 1 million views. So I think that's doable in a year. We'll see what happens. So hold on, I got some messages. Let's have a scroll back. Dirty Burger and YouTube sorted, mate. I'll show you now. I'm going to be good. So this afternoon I'm going to have some pasta with brown bread, some extra mature cheese. So at the moment, no dirty burger. I'm going to start the year as I mean to go on, and that's to be semi-healthy. So we'll see how I get on. Out of interest, when you camp up overnight, what do you use to cover the front and side windows? Do you have blinds or curtains? Right, okay, so in the back of the van, I have curtains all the way around my windows, and the front cab, I don't cover them at all, to be honest. I know a lot of people do. I'm not really one for feeling the cold. Plus, I think if you've got, well, some of the places I do camp at, if you've got them covered outside or even inside, you're giving it away that you're in the van. So where I sleep, you can't see it from any of the angles around the front of the cab. Giving away all my tricks now. But yeah, that's why I don't cover it, to be honest. For one, I don't feel the cold, and two, you're giving it away that you're parked up. I mean, I suppose it's different this time of year. You know, where I am at the moment, it clearly says motorhomes and camper vans, you can be here from 8 in the morning till 10 at night, no overnight parking. But when I got here, it's full of people sleeping. But the thing is, this time of year, there's no one around. So that's the way it is. Do you live in your van full time? Hi, Mario. No, I don't. I am out in my van as much as possible. I don't class myself, well, there's two sides of this. I don't class myself as van life, but I do van life things. Van life to me, I explained in another video, is the escape from the norm. There's some YouTubers out there that are putting videos on at the moment that are whinging about people like myself, saying that we're not van life and we shouldn't be using the word, but tough. If I want to use van life, I will. It's that simple. So yeah, I am out, Mario, as much as I can, exploring, seeing what the UK has to offer, visiting places I've never been. I suppose in some ways, the amount of times I do spend in my van, I could probably call myself part-time. But I've got an idea for a video coming up soon where I am going to go full-time for a month. And that's all I'm saying on that one. I'm going to keep that one under wraps for the time being. Okay, totally agree with that. I don't cover my windows most of the time, even though I'm not exactly stealth. I'm not exactly stealth either, to be honest, in a great big orange van. But in the last four or 5 years, touch wood, I've never been moved on because I hide in plain sight. But that's going to go to buggery now because I've just said that on a live. Mark, if you had to live full time in the van, what van would you go for? I'm about to buy and jump in with both feet. To be honest, Mark, I wouldn't want to give you any advice in a good way. I haven't been, because I don't live in a van, I think it would be unfair of me to give my opinion on something like that. It's entirely up to you. You have to decide where you're going to park, what do you want in the van, and then decide on the size. That's the only advice I can give in a good way. You know, it's, if it was me personally, if you go back through my videos, I lived in the van for a week to see if it was doable in a transporter. For me, not a problem at all because of the way I conduct myself in the van. You know, it's fine. But if I was to do it full time, I would probably go for a crafter, you know, just for the ease of it, to be honest. I just want to ask the question because obviously it's the first time doing a live where I am. Is the video quality okay and is the sound okay? If it is, can you all send me a beer emoji, just so I know? We always do this for you new viewers. Okie dokie. Or are you okay with transport? Yes, Mark, I'm okay with transporter size, mate. How do you find park ups? I think you mentioned an app called Park for Night. Yes, I do use Park for Night when I'm a bit desperate for it, but I do like to try and find my own spots. Yes, there's normally people there, so I'm not really finding them. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. But there are places around the UK where I won't film where I am. I won't tell people where I am because it's my little spot to go to when I'm not recording. It's my place to relax and just chill out with anyone else knowing I'm there. Okay. Happy New Year, Neil. We just got back from a wet and windy trip. The van was definitely rocking. Jenny even Googled, can a van be blown over? Happy New Year, Paul, and to you, Jenny. I think once I was parked up at the Ogwen Valley in Snowdonia, and I actually bugged out back down to Betws because I honestly thought the van was going to tip over up there. The weather was that bad. I think that was on the weekend where it was 95-mile-an-hour winds. Mario, don't matter full or part-time life as long as you enjoy it. Yes, I do enjoy it, mate. I really, really do. Okay, we've got beer emojis coming through, so I think we're being I think everything's fine. I agree, doesn't matter if you're full-time or not, as long as you enjoy yourself. Yeah, I absolutely love it, Christine, I really do, which is why I had to get out and do this today. You know, I was just itching to get out. And my finger's wet, so I can't scroll. Sound of video, great. Beer, 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 beer. Lots of beers coming through, so that's completely fine with me. Right, I'm going to show you where I am. I'm going to brave it. Hold on. Oh, I can't put the window down. Hold on. It's horrible. Look at that. It's all horrible. I'm going to put the phone back. Put the window up. You don't want to be involved in that. There we go. And we're back in the warm. Okay. Right, no questions. So, have you all had a nice Christmas? Have you all had a nice New Year? Please let me know. If you've got any places you would like me to visit, if I can, around the UK, please make a suggestion on here or when I put a post up on the community page. Would you like to see me do any challenges? Is there any sort of videos you'd like me to do more of? Are any of my videos that I do you'd like to see less of? I'm all for positive comments, and I'm all for constructive criticism as well. So please let me know. Right, we've got a few more messages coming through. Great park up there, cheap this time of year too. Yeah, haven't paid yet because there's no one around. So I'm just being a bit naughty. Okay. What mile per gallon does the van get? Do you know what? I don't actually know. I have filled this van up to the brim, and I have done just shy of 600 miles in the tank. And this is a 2 litre. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad, to be fair, doing 600 miles with what I've got on board. Burger and a pint. Thanks, Andy. Just been up to the Peak District on a van meet, over 50 vans, held by Craig from Destination Unknown Van Life Top Meet. Mario, is that the one where everyone was down the side of the road, then there's a little gap, and then there's more on the right-hand side of the road? I saw a post on one of the Van Life pages where somewhere in the Peak District was loaded full of vans the other day. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a meet or it was just, you know, where people... I'm tempted to say Castleton or something. I'm not sure. I've not done the Peak District yet, so I'm not really sure on that one. What have we got? Stretch, just as wet here in Somerset. May, it is now bucketing down again. I don't know if you lot can hear it, but it's chucking it down. So, yes, Caston. Yeah, I thought it was, mate. My favourite 2024 comment of yours in all your videos was the one you made about auditors and why you aren't what. Right, how far can I go with this one? Auditors, I can't stand them, to be honest. I do drone photography, videography for a living on one of my jobs. And in my personal and professional opinion, those vile little cretins that are going out auditing police stations and antagonising security guards, and basically some of them even causing harassment, alarm and distress, that one that the police like using, they are going to ruin drone laws. They really are, with the way they conduct themselves. You've got your likes of DJ Audits, or as I call him, DJ Small Dick, who goes around antagonising people, being all smarmy and condescending. Can't stand the bloke. You've also got that DJ E Media, that vile little man who filmed the body of Nicola Bully, whatever her name was, that sadly passed away in the river. And then you've got that horrible little Scottish man who runs around London, the Laughing Auditor, I think his name is, just basically shouting at the police and, oh, you don't understand what you're going to do. I'm going to get you in the shit. You know, they're all horrible. They are horrible, horrible people. And all they do is to go out and cause trouble. As much as I'm not one for the establishment and living in a police state, but people like that, something needs to be done about them, because they're making people's lives a misery, and they are going to ruin small businesses like myself that deal with working with a drone. You know, I do roof surveys, I do roof photography, I do videography. If they change the rules because of these people, it's going to cause an absolute shitstorm when it comes to people wanting to earn a living. So I'm going to get off my no, not the bandwagon. I'm going to get off my soapbox now about that, because it really, really does make me angry. So I'm going to scroll back. I think I've got some more comments. That's it. Okay, Paul. Weather is grim in the peaks too, and it's just started snowing. Really, if I had longer, mate, I'd be in North Wales now, taking some photos of the peaks up there. Chad Grady, Happy New Year, laddie. Get yourself into Campbelltown Peninsula. Lots of great spots around there. Westport is brill. I'm sure you'll love it. Have a belter, my good man. Thank you very much, mate, and have a good year too. Mario, agree. Cheap tactics. Lazy Jacks. It's that's it. The Broken Road in Castleton. Yes, I've seen that, and I know people that have stayed there before. Outer Hebrides is outstanding. Yeah, that's going to be a definite as well. Any plans to go to Europe this year? Sorry if it's been asked. I missed the beginning of your... No, it's not a problem. If you're jumping into the live now and you ask the same question, it's not a problem. I'll still go over it. I'm not planning on going to Europe this year. I will go to Europe when I get my new van. I have a plan and I'm going to stick to it. The Tangerine one. I worked at a well-known theme park and had a visit from one of those... Do you know what? I'm not even going to finish reading that because you said theme park. I know exactly who you're on about. That's that DJE Media that went to the theme parks, causing trouble and mayhem for all the people that have spent their hard-earned money going in there. Trying to audit our security team, ended up trying to film 16, 17-year-old minimum wage staff members. Okay, when they are 16, 17, you know, it's above the legal age. You can't stop them from doing it. You can film in public. But yeah, anything younger than that would annoy me. Restoring my Volkswagen T2 camper and will be ready to start exploring this year. You've inspired me to get out. Any place you would recommend for my first trip? Glenn, if you let me know whereabouts you are in the UK, mate, I can point you in the right direction. That would be fantastic. Finch, do you have any problems with ULEs and clean air zones? Yep, I have no problems at all because I don't go in there. That's it, mate. I don't go in there. I just don't see the point in wasting money doing a park up in a city centre that does not welcome us. So I just stay away. How much does it cost to fill the tank? I think when all the petrol or diesel prices were high, the most I've ever paid is about 150. I think about 120, 125 now for mine. It's not too bad. Top tip when dealing with auditors, play music. They can't use their footage then due to copyright. Yeah, Andy, I've heard about this one with that. And apparently there is something that they can do now through YouTube and copyright to say that it's something along the lines of freedom of expression. You know, they're being stopped carrying out their freedom of expression. So I think there's something they've done with this. I'll need to look into it. But yeah, I agree that, yeah, something, or just play an air horn, constantly play an air horn. That'd be fantastic. Happy New Year to you. Get yourself down to Teignmouth and get Nemo a Christmas Yorkshire. Nigel, I did think about that because LJ's is open, but I've already done a video down there the last couple of months. So at the moment, I'm going to stay in Exmouth, as rubbish as it is. Happy New Year, bud. Happy New Year to you as well, Dodge. Do you know where we can buy the mag you were featured in? Can't find it in Portsmouth. Some people... starting me words. Some supermarkets stock it, some don't. But if you download the VWT app to your device, you can buy the magazine edition as a one-off payment. I think it was a £5 I paid for it. Hi, mate. Hope you have a good new year. Tony and Goza from Clevedon. Love your channel. Thanks, Tony. Happy New Year to you too, mate. And thanks for tuning in. The Black Greyhound. Have you been down Tucker's Grave Inn? Yes, I have, mate. I've done a video there before, but that's before I put my face on camera. So I didn't really do a vlog. I put the drone up and filmed what was going on there. So you can check that out if you want to on previous videos. But I'll be heading back there soon to do a vlog now that I've put this ugly mug on camera. Glenn, Hastings, East Sussex, but do go down to Devon, Cornwall, paddleboarding. Okay, Glenn, if you want to do a first trip in your van close to where you are, I would recommend Studland. So go down to Sandbanks, jump on the ferry, which takes 30 seconds to get to the other side, and that toll road down there is Studland. I've parked up there. I've done a couple of videos. If you go into my playlist and go to vlogs, I think I've done 2 or 3 videos down there now, so you can see what the area's like. That would be a good one. And then once you've built the confidence up in your T2 to go somewhere further afield, get yourself down to North Sands in Salcombe for a nice bit of paddleboarding. And then you've got the Winking Prawn restaurant on site as well. So you can have food afterwards, mate. Okay. Love Tucker's grave. Yeah, I've been there. It's great. Perhaps have a camp out down there together. Yeah, sounds good to me. I am going to do a camp out at some point with my subscribers. It's in the very early planning stage. It's going to have to be somewhere sort of middle-ish, because it would be a bit unfair that I do it just to convenience myself. It would be good if I could do it to convenience everyone, you know, so everyone's sort of traveling the same sort of distance and time. Okay, what have we got? God, I've been badgering on for 25 minutes. Okay, so 39 watching, 28 likes. That's not good enough. So if you've not hit that like button yet, watching this live, can you hit the like button, please? Well, that would be fantastic. I'm not going to stay on for much longer, as I'm starving and I need to cook some food. So you've got me for another 4 minutes. So anything you want to know in the next 4 minutes, let me know. But I am going off live at the half an hour point. Because I have a few things to do. And you know what? I really want to get out in this rain. I really do. No, I don't. But I am going to cook some food because I am absolutely starving. So I may do my pasta now, or I may have some soup. It'd be really good. Are you down VW family birthday camp out? I'm not, mate. I'm busy on that particular one. Mario, happy New Year to you as well, mate. Thanks very much for jumping on the live. Okay, what have we on? We've got 3 minutes left. Happy New Year from Essex. Happy New Year to you as well, Steve. Has anyone got any videos you'd like me to do? Any challenges or anywhere to go? I'm open to suggestions. I can't say that I would agree to some of them if it's something I'm not comfortable doing. But if there is something you'd like me to do, let me know. I'm up for messing around, to be honest. So you got me for another 3 minutes. So anything you want to know, let me know. But for those of you just joining, I am currently in EXMOUTH and the weather is atrocious. But I wanted to come out and do my first camp of the year on New Year's Day. The video I'm making comes out this Saturday. I will make it as entertaining as I can in this weather. But please don't hold it against me if you're a new subscriber and you're new to watching this lives. I'll apologise now, but yeah, the weather hasn't helped this camp. But we have plenty more days in the year. Okay, what have we got? Thanks for the content. Thank you, Donald. Drive up Hard Knot Pass. Not sure where that is, mate. I know of a free spot for overnight parking in Exmouth if you need any suggestions. Yeah, go on in, Artie. Where are you thinking, mate? Nothing to see here but the truth. How's your wife with your globe-trotting pal? She's all right, to be honest. She doesn't do cold weather, bad weather, rain, anything like that. And I literally just turned around to her now and said, do you want me to spend New Year's Day with you? And she went, no, if you want to get out, go. I get peace and quiet and you won't be snoring. So, yeah, she's good as gold, mate. Can you do another meeting with Rob? You two together was good. Yeah, if Rob, Biker Van Life, if he wants to go to meet up again, I've got no issues with that. Top bloke, he really is. For those of you that don't follow him or haven't heard of his channel, Biker Van Life, Rob is a full-time van lifer down in Devon. Top bloke, and give him a sub. Right, you got me for another minute. What have we got? Opposite the premiere in after. Yes, yeah, all right, yeah, I know that one, mate. Yeah, top man. Try to do a tour of the Peak District when the weather is better for any advice. Yeah, that's doable, mate. That's doable. Dodge, say hi to my Mrs. Lucy. Wonus taking down decorations while I sit and watch you. Lucy, hello, and what I would be doing is getting the whip out now and cracking it on Dodge to give you a hand. I think it's very, very unfair. You should have to do it yourself. So shame on you. Shame on you. Wendy, hi, nice to see you out and about New Year's Day. Yeah, thank you very much, Wendy, and Happy New Year to you. Oh, message retracted. Oh, there we go. I need a wife like yours, pal. Yeah, my wife, my missus is 5 foot. So, yeah, I don't see her much. because of her height. She's gonna kill me. Anyway, we've just hit the 30-minute point. So thank you very much for tuning into this live. It's been great to speak to some of you. If you're new to the channel and you've not seen any of my vlogs, go to the playlist, select vlogs, press play, watch them all. They're all in order, starting with the NC500 and working all the way through all my videos since I've plucked the courage up to put this ugly mug on camera. So thank you very much and have a great New Year's Day. Have a fantastic year. Beep, thank you. That was the most pathetic horn on a bike I've ever heard. I don't know if you heard that. So, where was I? Yes. Thank you very much for tuning in. Happy 2025 to each and every one of you. I hope you get what you want out of this year. I know I certainly will. Thank you very much. I'm going to go back to doing this Saturday's video now. I will speak to you all soon. It's peeing down with rain. I really don't want to go out. So there you go. I'm going to put my finger around here now and say goodbye.